hello, welcome. I'm back. I know. My intentions were to do live streams while I was there, but it was such a short trip for me. It's so many things to do, so many places to go, so many people to see. I just couldn't make it happen. Anyway, I'm back now. I'll be on again later tonight if anybody's needs. And I can always do email. Emails I can always do. But sometimes the live streams are hard. Like we had other people there and we would go, running here, running there. You know how it is. It was a short trip. So anyway. Okay, I'm back. I mean, it's like I was only gone a couple of days, but it always feels like I've been gone a really long time. Okay, Alpha, General. Alpha, General. Negativity is moving into the past. That's good. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around business. Life may change for you for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Life's moving forward towards greener pastures, bringing in cause for celebration. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and your luck is about to change for the better quickly. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, I missed you guys too. The birthday party went well. It was really nice. The only thing I could say for myself, it's like it was a pool party and it was raining. Like it wasn't constantly raining. It would rain and then the sun would come out. So for me, it's like I had my bathing suit on and then I was out in the pool and then coming back in, I was wet and I should have brought like another bathing suit and maybe clothes to change into or something. I don't know. That was a little uncomfortable, but otherwise the party was great. We had a beach birthday party the day before, which was great. Yeah, my aunt and uncle came and we had a really good time. It was good. It was really good. Anyway, now we're talking about maybe going back for Christmas or around Christmas when the kids are off of school. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Be wise, General. Be wise, General. You have a disappointment heals and moves into the past. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe spend time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities that could be bringing in more money. Butterfly, love. Okay, if you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be functioning really well. Life is coming into balance. Cause for celebration is coming in around life moving forward. If you're not with anyone, you may have air coming in, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, although Libra and Aquarius come up the strongest. Lay down the law, set boundaries, of which comes true around love. Emily, General. Emily, General. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life moves forward. Life changes for you for the better quickly. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and then the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition. You also may have a new job or business opportunity coming in. Tanya, we did. We had a good time. Don't say the word water. I get the shakes. I bet. I know who's coming with water. Tell him to bring something, like berries or shrimp or avocado rolls or something. Leo Moon, General. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success around work, school, or business. You've got an air sign around that may be of significance, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and with perseverance, career could be moving forward. You also may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. Listen to your intuition. Tanya, General for the next 5. General for the next 5. Something happens in the next 5 days that should be making you happy with the sun, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business, along with teamwork and compromise, is favored around work, school, and business. Disappointments heal and move into the past. If you recently had an argument with somebody, that should resolve itself and move into the past. Something nice could happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You got Capricorn around, and you're feeling ambitious. You should be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Kristen, can you tell me what next actions towards me? Next actions. What's the person's name? S. S is next actions. A disappointment heals and moves into the past, and cause for celebration comes then when communication comes in or picks up. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around the situation. Things move forward, slow and steady wins the race. Not bad. Not bad. Nat, love. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and a new journey may begin with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You've got romance heating up after a disappointment heals. So if something has been disappointing or didn't live up to expectations, letting go of that. Don't worry, something new is coming in, and it may be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Lay down the law, set boundaries. It'll serve you well. New beginnings are coming in around love, especially if you're not with anyone right now. Charles, how will I do for my exams? Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business with new beginnings on the horizon. Your exam should go well. Feeling grounded and stable, listening to your intuition brings in success. A wish comes true, and negativity moves into the past. You should do well. Kanchan, what do I need to know from Tarot? Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and anxiety eases. Your luck changes for the better quickly. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. You may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, okay, Adonis. Thank you. Oh, because I started that one and then I was about to start it and I got a phone call. That's why. Thank you. So that was finances for Stargate. Finances look pretty good. So paying off a bill of debt or a loan can make you feel relieved, and a wish is coming true. Disappointments or negativity around finances is easing and moving into the past, and life is moving forward. Listen to your intuition. A new job or business opportunity may be bringing in more money sometime between now and the end of this year. Tanya, love coming in. You have plenty of opportunity for love. You have choices and options, and you do have commitment here, if that's something that you're interested in. Life could change for you for the better quickly with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. That guy ain't giving up. And then you also have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race, but it brings life into balance. You also could have Sagittarius here. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life moves forward. You have plenty of choices coming in. That Capricorn's not letting go easy. He's hanging on for dear life. Aries Sun, next 24. Next 24. Next 24, you've got take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You're listening to your intuition, and your life is moving forward. A wish is coming true. You could be feeling like better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business, and something nice may happen around the home, moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You may be spending time with a Libra. Not bad. know if my nose is running or what. Valentina, general love for this week. Areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward and negativity moves into the past. Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you and life moves forward. Now, if you're currently in a well-functioning relationship, don't bring the past into the future. If you're not with anyone, it would be new energy coming in. Old energies moving into the past. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. New beginnings are on the horizon. Can't swear it's going to be this week, but it should be soon. It should be on the horizon. Summer love. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities around love. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you and explore your options. You have an Aquarius here. You have Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Slow and steady wins the race, but exploring your options leads to success around love. Mega love. Relief comes in around love moving forward, and you cut away people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Listen to your intuition and life moves forward. If you're currently with someone and the relationship is well functioning, the relationship will continue, but don't bring the past into the future. If you're not with anyone, new romance could be coming in with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Just make sure that you don't find yourself in a third-party situation with the Three of Cups in reverse, because that might bring in disappointment. Anything that's misaligned, not functioning well, or manipulated isn't going to work. It's life's moving forward with like new energy. So anything that's not functioning will move into the past as far as love is concerned. I think that's going to hold true for a lot of people moving forward with these eclipses. These eclipses are going to take away shit that's not working. Anyway, John, rest of the week through tarot. Rest of the week through tarot. You have slow and steady wins the race, but yet a wish comes true. Maybe spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Luck changes for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. The solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the week. You could be planning travel, and the hard work that you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. Nas, what's coming in love? Negativity moves into the past, and while it may be slow, Eight of Wands is in reverse. Somebody could make you an offer around love that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition. If you're not with anyone, once again, new energy comes in. Could be Earth, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You do have commitment coming in. If you're already with this person and the relationship is well functioning, don't bring the past into the future. New beginnings are on the horizon. Beautiful one today. Beautiful one today. Hi, Adonis. Beautiful one. You've got feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Feeling like the hard work that you put into whatever it is that you're doing is paying off, or your perseverance is paying off. May hear from or be spending time with Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. If you've had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. And an old wound is healing and moving into the past. Jeebus, next week. Next week. If you're feeling undecided about something, don't make any decisions until you're ready. New beginnings are on the horizon and you have money coming in. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. A disappointment is healing and moving into the past, and you may be spending time with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Hello. Was my Aunt Y, Libra, making jokes about me out of jealousy or just because of how she is? Could be a little bit of both. Could be a little bit of both. That's possible. Sarah, Ava, Pisces, current feelings for our current situation, me, us. This person looks a little disconnected, or like they've moved in a different direction. They don't really seem to be thinking much about the situation. Have you been talking to this person? Because it looks like they're not really, it's not something that is currently in their mind. They're not really ruminating over anything right now. They may just kind of be like neutral, like it is what it is kind of a thing. Lioness, been feeling low and sad. Anything the cards want me to know? A disappointment or a heartache is healing and moving into the past, and you do have a wish coming true. Maybe planning travel, and you may be spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Not bad. Not bad. This bullshit feeling here is going to move into the past pretty quickly, and you'll be feeling back to yourself soon. Peach, General. Peach, General. Perseverance pays off. You're no longer holding yourself back. You might be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and you may be feeling like you got choices and options around social activity. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past. Not bad. Not bad. You may hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. My nose is itchy. What does that mean? I'm going to get into a fight with somebody? I hope not. Amy, for the next 48. For the next 48, the hard work you put into work, school, or business brings in success. Teamwork is favored. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but life moves forward on stable ground, and a wish comes true. This person may be like, they may have some kind of success coming in around work, school, or business. They're listening to their intuition, and life is moving forward. Anything that's been, if they're feeling undecided about something, they shouldn't make any decisions until they're ready. Mariana, General, for this week. Ooh. For this week, if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. You may be spending time with an Aquarius. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business, and the hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. A wish comes true. Success is coming in around finances improving. Although it may be slow and steady wins the race, you could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that makes you feel relieved. Evie. So the new tenant Arthur and his fiance messaged to say, my place has a really strong odor of smoking. It's taken over a month to bring it to me. Is there any truth in this? What's going on? Was somebody smoking? I mean, there could be, I mean, I can't imagine that a month later it would still smell, but there could be a lingering odor from somebody that may be smoking around the place. Like it might not be somebody that was smoking in your place. Disappointment heals and moves into the past, and the solution to a problem is on the horizon. Listen to your intuition. I think that there may be people around the place that smoke, and that may be it. Now, you can't do anything about other people that are smoking, right? But I can tell you that, I don't know if you can get it where you live, but you probably can. My last dog, when he got sick, he had a big cyst, and the cyst used to open up, and it was like pus and would drain. It was bad, and it smelled bad. It smelled terrible. And at the time, I still had no sense of smell because of COVID. Like it took me a long time for my sense of smell to come back. It's still not great, but I knew that the house had to smell bad because I had smelt it before. Like he struggled with this for a while. Anyway, I did a lot of research, and I found this product called, it's ONA, and it's kind of like a gel. Shit, ONA, what would I call it? Odor absorber? Yeah, this is it. You buy a bucket of it like that. It's big, like a big bucket. It's like $40. Just take the lid off, and it will get rid of the odor. So because I couldn't smell anything, I had one of my friends come over, and I'm like, "Can you smell what this place smells like?" And she said it smelled like sickness. So I bought that. I opened it up and I put some of it in different jars, like in different areas of the house. And I had her come back a couple of days later and she's like, the smell is gone. So I believe that stuff really works. I contacted the company, I explained the situation. I can't smell anything. I know it's got a stink in here. Do you think it would work? And they said, yeah, like they use it with like crime scenes. So it'll definitely help with the smell of smoke if that you can get it. I order it from Amazon, and I have to tell you, sometimes it comes and the box is smashed and it's kind of leaked out. But I'll just like put it back in the bucket. I like to keep it around just in case, if there's, because sometimes I'm like, I can't smell. I can smell, but I can't. It's not the way. I don't have a strong sense of smell. I never did, and now it's even worse. Anyway, I would get something like that, and I think it'll go away, no problem. Oh, it's marijuana. Somebody's smoking marijuana. Is that what? Did I see that? Hi, Mel. Tanya, for my sister, Dee Dee Low in the chat. Oh, thank you. What do my spirit guides want me to know? Okay, do you want the blue spirit cards? Do you want the purple spirit cards? Do you want the orange cards, or you want tarot cards? You tell me. Meanwhile, I'll do T Yvette for the next 48. Next 48. You've got negativity moves into the past. You may be spending time with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Could hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Maybe thinking about going back to school, learning a new area of study. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news you've been waiting on. And you may be planning travel, possibly a road trip. Not bad. Not bad. Orange cards for Dee Dee. The orange cards are always going in different directions. Why is that? I don't know. I don't know why. Manifestation. Manifestation is the ability to bring our thoughts, dreams, and intentions into reality. The spiritual law of manifestation helps us create from deep within energies and experiences that lead us toward greater fulfillment and purpose. You're blessed to have received this card today, for it encourages you to recognize your power. You are a master of manifestation, and whenever you focus on something with loving thoughts and the best intentions, you bring that dream into reality. If you're currently working on bringing something into fruition at this time, whether that be an opportunity, a miracle, or even a miracle, this card lets you know that it's unfolding before your eyes. It's very important to stay elevated at this time and focus on positive energy, blessings, and the positive events that are happening around you, as you are magnetizing even more blessings into your world. This one, spiritual growth. This is a powerful time for you. Your growth and understanding are unfolding at an incredible rate, and you feel more connected than ever to your soul, gifts, and purpose. Your angels are encouraging you to keep up the good work and continue expanding the knowledge, experience, and spiritual connection. When this card arrives for you, it confirms that the experiences and insights that you have recently have been divinely led. You may find yourself connecting to particular energies at this time, or even experiencing angels or guides visiting you. This card is letting you know that the experiences are real and are occurring because of your demonstration to open up spiritually. The path of light is unfolding for you, And you are being encouraged to hold your head high and focus on spiritual growth, and the rest will be taken care of for you. Not bad. Not bad. Twin Flames, should I keep texting D or is it bad because I'm young? Okay, cards can't make decisions for you, but the cards do suggest to be cautious with this person. I don't know what your relationship is with them, but be careful. Or keep a level head. Keep your head on straight. You know, that kind of a thing. Oh, it's too dark in here. Is that what it is? Let me pull the light in. Hang on. That may be better. It's a little brighter now. TVET finances. Life changes for you for the better quickly when you listen to your intuition. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan could help negativity around finances move into the past. Cause for celebration comes in around finances improving between now and the end of the year. Investing time in a side business, side project, side hustle can prove to be successful. Maybe bringing in success around finances. Not bad. Maybe I had my place cleaned before I left. I think there's something more to this because they keep saying they're unavailable when I offered to send someone to clean it. Oh, that's weird. That's weird. There could be something more going on. I mean, I can't imagine that after a month, what is happening here? After a month, like this smell of something wouldn't go away. But if it's the kind of place where there are people, because there have been people that smoke outside here, and I can smell it in my closet. And I don't have a good sense of smell. So if I can smell it, it must smell. You know what I mean? So if somebody else is around the place smoking, that may be a thing. But, you know, you can't tell people that they can't smoke in their own house or outside their house, right? I mean, people can do what they want. Liz, love for this week. Love looks okay, grounded and stable. It may be slow to move forward, but it may be functioning well. You have an Aries here. You might have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Listen to your intuition, and anything love-related should be functioning well. If you're currently with someone, things should be moving along well, maybe slow and steady, but stable. If you're not with anyone, you may have some new people coming in this week or soon. Liz, general for today. Liz, general for today. Life is coming into balance. The weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Old wounds heal and move into the past, and money comes in. Finances improve. If you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan can make you feel relief, and you're not looking back on the past. Life's moving forward. Bright as light. A few years back, I found this black wax like a dot under the back of the toilet. Was it Alvera or Sima who placed it under the toilet? I'm not convinced it was either of them. If I had to choose one over the other, I would say Alvera, but I'm not convinced. It's not coming up strong enough for me to say that either one of these people did it. Adonis, I'm using Tanya's donation. Oh, okay, sure. Does V still have my number saved somewhere, or do they really want to move on from us? I knew that. I knew that before I even had to do it. Of course, they still have the number. This reminds me, because when I was flipping the cards, it was reminding me of when I was with Aquarius, And I used to delete his number. I used to delete his number all the time, but I had it written down somewhere. Like, what was I doing? Why was I doing that? Anyway, that's what V does. Yeah, they got your number. Don't worry. Twin Flames. Was I meant to meet Kay? I feel like I've learned a lot from him already. Well, you know, that's like a catch-22 question. Because, yeah, you're meant to meet everyone that you meet. Everybody that you meet is going to teach you something, whether it's good or bad. Sometimes things happen like in a destined way. I don't see that here right now. You know, like, I don't know, you're not supposed to go on the trip, and then you end up taking the trip and somebody else wasn't going to go or was going to go and they didn't make it. You know, like things have a weird way of working out sometimes. I don't see anything like that here, but yeah, I mean, everybody that you meet is coming in to teach you something. So yeah, and feeling like you've learned a lot is good. Free Spirit, what is coming next for Steph and I? You may feel relief around communication coming in or picking up, although things look a little bit out of balance or a little misaligned. Communication should come in, and that may be helpful. Or communication is picking up, or it's a better quality of communication. Do I believe in fate? Sometimes. Sometimes. It depends what it is. Like, something recently happened. I can't remember what it was now. I don't remember what it was. Something recently happened, and I was like, oh, wow, that had a way. That worked itself out. I can't remember what it was. It'll come to me. But if it comes to me, I'll tell you the story. But I remember thinking, oh, well, I was at the right place at the right time for once. I can't remember what it was, but it doesn't matter. Anyway, I do believe some things are fated, you know, like, but I don't think it happens the way we think it's going to happen. Like, remember the story with my friend Matt from high school. I went to the high school reunion. I didn't want to go. He couldn't go to the high school reunion. He wanted to go. We wound up getting in contact anyway. So even though both of us weren't there together, there was a link that brought us together. Was that fate? Yeah. Did he teach me a lot? Yeah. Was it, could I have lived without it? Yeah, probably. You know, it's like, I feel like a lot of times we're looking for something to be like fairy tale, like, oh, magical. And I don't think that that's what it is. I think that a lot of times things that happen like that seem fated or that have a fated quality are not always like the magical Cinderella stories that we're thinking of. Why can't I think of, I can't think of what it was. Anyway, if I remember, I'll tell you the story. But I remember recently thinking, wow, that worked out really well. I can't remember what it was. Anyway. Davey, general for the next 2 weeks. General for the next 2 weeks. Disappointment heals and moves into the past. Lay down the law, set boundaries, it eases anxiety. Cause for celebration comes in around life moving forward. If you've recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it should resolve itself and move into the past. And your luck is changing for the better quickly, and you're ready for it. You may be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Not bad. Latoya, general, whatever comes out. You're no longer holding yourself back. You have money coming in. Finances may be improving. May hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on, and the weight of the world slips off your shoulders. Take time, if you can, for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Listen to your intuition. Avery, you awake?
Yes.
Okay, yes. I was just checking. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, but if you're feeling undecided, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Life comes into balance. Don't look back on the past. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable, and you may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Maggie, will my working hours be increased from 30 to 35 or 38 in the next 2 months? I think it's going to be 35. Mihak next 2 weeks. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting on. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities. It could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Perseverance pays off. Beautiful one for today. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Success comes in around whatever it is you're putting time and effort into. Feeling ambitious to be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. Something nice could happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. A new beginning is on the horizon. Not bad. I'm Lourdes. Today, Paolo M., CG's president, told me next week he's going at my school because of the election in October. Does he have any intentions behind it, or was it just small talk? As of right now, it looks like it's just small talk. Starfall, love. When it comes to love, don't settle excuse me, for less than you want or deserve, and perseverance pays off, brings in a well-balanced, well-functioning relationship. With the Empress, you've got love and money coming in. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and life begins to move forward. Maybe spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, or Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. With the Magician, you have the ability to manifest new opportunities, but it looks like new love is coming in, not old love coming back. Life is moving forward. Hi, Zara. Stephanie, will I end up working at A's office for a long time, officially starting September 22nd? Yeah, you have plenty of potential to be there long term. Yeah, that could happen. Tanya, me and Mike Sagittarius. Well, he may want to spend time together. He's making a decision that could bring life back into balance, and you could be spending time together. Communications coming in or picking up. Listen to your intuition. Life could move forward with him. Life could move forward. Like, out of nowhere, all of a sudden, things could move forward. And then me and AV Aries. Me and AV Aries. Slow and steady wins the race, but communications coming in. You're probably going to be spending time with him. Listen to your intuition, and life moves forward. Empress is bringing in love and money, choices and options. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and things could change for the better with this guy too. I'm going to say between him, Sagittarius, and Capricorn, you've got some options here. It's pretty good. Stacy for tonight. Could have a wish come true. Maybe spending time with a Gemini or a Taurus. Maybe working on a new creative project or creative hobby. Listen to your intuition. Success comes in. Feeling ambitious, you'll be able to accomplish whatever you set your mind to. And then Stacy for this week. The hard work you put into work, school, or business comes back and pays off. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Could be spending time with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. A wish comes true and you may have choices and options around social activity. Yes?
Could you take me to the bathroom?
I can't. I'm doing something, but the bathroom light should be on. Comment. Can I hope for a career change thanks to my boss's intervention, or is it pointless?
Please no.
There is hope. There is hope. You got about a 70% chance. Yeah. Sarah, by the way, the Leo saw coming in love came in out of the blue. This was for you? Somebody new? Oh, good. Good.
I'm back.
Okay, were you all right?
No.
Jess, will I get the money by tomorrow?
I don't want to talk. Oh, no, I'm talking to Cyrus.
I'm not convinced you get the money by tomorrow. Brenda, general for the rest of the day and tomorrow. Slow and steady wins the race, but a disappointment heals and moves into the past. Happiness comes in around work, school, or business. Success comes in around work, school, or business. You have a wish that comes true and life begins to move forward. You might be feeling like a little bit more financially stable. What do you need?
I want to hug you.
You want to hug me? Don't spill my water. Okay, hug me. Okay? You're all right? Yeah? Okay. Do you feel like you're very loved? Sorry, yes, we did a love reading a couple of weeks back. Oh, cool. Very good. Very good.
What did she say?
That a new Leo came in. Avery, which one's Leo? This one.
The
What-
one with the circle?
Yeah, and you are what?
Capricorn.
And what am I?
Leo.
Pisces.
Pisces, yeah. So why did you say Leo? So why were you excited for
I wasn't
Leo?
talking about me. I was talking about somebody else.
Ooh.
That's all. That's all. Lucinda for the next 10. A disappointment heals and moves into the past. Luck changes for the better quickly with negativity. Look at this bullshit. It's all moving into the past. And then you have good luck coming in. Maybe spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Money comes in and something may happen that makes you happy with the sun. Pretty good. Alma, when will I hear back from the receiver of revenue regarding the property evaluation? Could be late September, early October. Raymond, love for the rest of September. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you may start a new relationship with a Capricorn or a Gemini. Romance may be heating up with a new beginning. Not bad. Purely Precious, husband Roger's energy update. I'm traveling overseas and he's home alone. His energy is good, grounded and stable, happy and content. He also may be busy. He may have a lot going on. Choices and options around like, it could be activities around the house. It could be activities or projects around work. He's got a lot going on. Emily, near future for Jane and me. Communication comes in. Happiness or something happens that makes you happy when you listen to your intuition and speak your wants and needs. Things move forward. Slow and steady wins the race. You may be planning travel, but you may feel relief around the situation improving. Yeah.
I'm sad.
About what? Oh, we're going to go back soon. I was just looking at the calendar. Maybe we can go. I'm going to go. And I'm going to, once I get off this, I'm going to look at the prices and see how much it's going to cost to fly down in December. Cinnamon for the rest of the day. Oh, I did cinnamon. Oh, you found the shoes? Good, clean music. Good, good, good. Your birthday's not until January, but you'll be in school. We can't go then. We could celebrate your birthday when you're there. We'll get you a birthday cake. AA, work guidance for today. I'm struggling. Slow and steady wins the race. Listen to your intuition. Expressing your wants and needs around career could help negativity move into the past. Life is moving forward and you're ready for it. It may be somewhat of a rough day, but this energy is going to move into the past pretty quick. Brianne, I can't answer that question. It's too broad. Is he lying to you about what? People lie about everything. So is he lying to you? Yes, he's lying to you about something. Tyson, will I find a new job this week? If you don't, you're going to find one soon. I'm going to say between now and the end of the month. Oh my goodness, the lamp. What happened to the lamp? All right, well, we'll leave it like that for right now. Jesus, gotta go flying. Comment, are A and N really separated for good, or are they planning to come back on the scene in the future? Both. So they may feel like they're separated for good, or they may think that they're not going to do whatever it is anymore, but they're going to change their mind. It won't always be like that.
That already happened. Now it happened again.
What? The lamp?
I in my room for myself. My lamp fell down.
Yeah, so it's not going to be what they may feel like. You know, it's like the kind of thing like, yeah, you ever say to yourself, well, I'm never going to talk to him again. And then it's like after a couple of weeks, you're just not so mad anymore and you wind up talking again. But in the moment, it feels like I'm never going to do it. But
Look at me. Mom, look at me.
yeah, Cinnamon, I did do yours. It was about like today through tomorrow. Was that it? Yeah, actions do speak louder than words. But you know how, like, when you're mad at somebody in the moment, like, it always reminds me of my one friend that I had that I worked with at the grocery store. He was such an asshole. And he would get me so mad in the moment that I would be like, I'm not fucking talking to him again. But then, like, after a while, like, I wasn't so mad anymore and I didn't care. And I just kind of was like, that's just who he is. This is the person that he is. He's not going to change. I'm not going to change him. Oh, it's called emotional overflow. It's perfect. That's a perfect name. Susie, love reading for Tina, Capricorn, and I for this week. Things may move forward this week with communication. Although things are slow, there's communication and things moving forward. You may be seeing one another or planning to see one another soon. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but it is a little slow. Tanya, did AV Aries understand when I said no? I'm busy. No, you can't have things your way. I stood my business. I also said, I got your texts and calls. I'm busy. I shocked him. I think he got it. Yeah, I think he did understand. And I think that that's good. I think that it's much better than not jumping every time somebody says, every time somebody calls, answering it in the moment. Good. Stand your ground. Take care of yourself first. Put your shit out into the universe. Like, your wants and needs are more important than jumping for the phone. Yeah, that's good. That's good. He got it. Or he will be getting it. Dee Dee, okay. Julie, I didn't answer yours. I don't think I saw it. Did you email it? If you didn't, I'm checking my email now. Julie, if you could post it again. Dee Dee, I'm reading it. Next month comes up a little bit stronger than this month, but there is a great job coming in on the horizon. So good. Good. Shraddha for the week guidance. Money comes in, finances improve. Maybe hearing from somebody you're hoping to hear from, or get good news that you've been waiting on. Make sure you take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Negativity will move into the past. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to personal relationships. And life comes into balance, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. Don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around business as well. Yvette, how is Jay the Aquarius feeling after his breakup? Has mixed emotions. There's mixed emotions here. So on one hand, may feel like, like he had lost interest in that situation with the Knight in reverse. But on the other hand, may also be feeling a little bit like out of sorts, disappointed, unsuccessful, weak, misaligned. Like all kinds of emotions are happening. I think the big picture is they may be feeling a little bit like this was for the best. JJX, I did not answer for you, I don't think. Shop, boyfriend Jay's current feelings, next actions in long distance currently. Yeah, he seems a little disconnected. So this situation looks like it's coming to a point where you're going to either have to make a decision, like where is this relationship going? It doesn't look like much is happening between the two of you. It kind of reads like, yeah, we're together, but there's not really much happening. And I don't see much changing around the situation. It looks like the situation has kind of weakened. So you may have to discuss with him, where this relationship is going, because it doesn't read like it's a relationship. It reads like there are two people that say they're together, but there's not much happening here. I would suggest having a conversation about it. New love, next 48. Growth, change, and transformation may be coming in around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and happiness comes in around work, school, and business. Perseverance pays off, and the areas of your life that have been stuck or stagnant should now start to move forward. Netta, love reading for September. Don't see all that much happening in September. Things look a little slow, and a little bit out of balance. Now, if you're currently with someone, current relationship is probably not going to change that much. Death is in reverse. Things may be a little bit out of balance, but there's not much change. If you're not with anyone, I wouldn't expect much to change in the month of September, although there could be a Gemini that comes in. Other than that, it looks a little slow. No name. I don't believe I answered for you yet either. Migu, next 24. Luck changes for the better quickly. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You have new beginnings on the horizon that lead to success. And with the Fool, you may have a new journey that begins. You could have a new, or you may be doing something fun and exciting on a whim. Not bad, not bad. Mary, General. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You have choices and options that could come in around social activity. May feel relief around finances improving, feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. New beginnings are on the horizon that lead to success. Virta, General. You got the world at your feet and negativity is moving into the past. Old wounds are healing and moving into the past, and the solution to a problem is in front of you. You'll figure it out before the end of the month. Maybe paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. You may reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. Listen to your intuition and life begins to move forward. Explore. When I talked to Anju about room shift, he was surprised. I told him that you said our vibe doesn't work. He refused to listen. Then he became rude. He still looks as if nothing happened. So he wants you guys to share a room and you're not sure that that's what you want to do? Because it does look like he may be kind of isolating himself, but negativity is moving into the past. And with perseverance, you may be able to make this situation work. Listen to your intuition. If you're feeling unsure, don't make any decisions until you're ready. If you're sure you don't want to share a room with this person, then set the boundary. But more communication around this is coming in. Figure out what it is that you want before moving forward. It won't stop him from being an asshole. These people got a whole lot of nerve. Am I right? You know, it's like they fuck off for how long? And then they come show up and we got to stop our lives. You know what I'm saying? Julie, I got it. She may be in agreement. There may be a part of her that wants to see that happen so that, like, I mean, he already is, like, settled down. Like, it's not like he's running around like crazy. But it might put her mind at ease. Yeah, she may be in favor of that. Let's see what happens. Comment. What did A think of W and the various performances? May have had a little bit of mixed emotions. So I don't know what the performances were. But some of the things may have went really well. Had a lot of respect for them. Felt like things were well into balance. And then there may be something that they felt they didn't do so well. It was out of balance or unstable or maybe not so strong. So I don't know how many performances, but there may have been something that they were like, oh, that was really good. And then something else that they were like, I'm not so sure about that. But overall, they could feel like this person was putting in effort or working towards something. And there may be a level of respect or gratitude around that. I would say for the most part, it would be positive. You know, like, kind of like the thing, like, you know, if like somebody goes up to open mic night, even if they suck, it's like they had the guts to do it. So you kind of have to give them credit for that. Like, it's not always about whether you're good or bad. It's that you did it. Like, you showed up for yourself. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter if nobody else likes it. You did it. So there's a level of that. I mean, is the specialist position better for my career advancement than the current? Or would I regret leaving the current position? I think it would be a good move. It looks like the hard work you put it in brings in success, and then you could advance further. It does look like a good position. Yeah. Tanya, romance coming in. First one to show up. Does not give up. Capricorn, Life's moving forward towards greener pastures. Fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Old wounds heal and move into the past. Choices and options are coming in. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Listen to your intuition, and romance could lead to commitment. T-Vet love. T-Vet love. When it comes to love, you've got a wish coming true. Walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and you could have success coming in around love. You could have some passion coming in with the Empress, bringing in love and money around fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, or air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Romance heats up, and with the Magician, you have the ability to make it happen. Don't settle for less than you want or deserve when it comes to love. Money making, Andrew's actions towards me this week. Things could be a little slow this week, but there should be communication that comes in through text message, maybe by the middle of the week, maybe around Wednesday. Jessica, Cancer's next actions towards me. Communication comes in out of the clear blue sky, like at any moment, probably through text message. Magical Mystic, time frame when I'll hear from M. Okay, there's a 5 around it. So if this is somebody who you speak to frequently, like every day, you probably hear from them around 5 or in 5 hours. If this is someone you speak to every now and again, it could be within the next 5 days. If you haven't heard from this person in a while, it could be within the next 5 weeks. Magician's Heart, love. Disconnect from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Anything that's out of balance or disappointing needs to move into the past, but if you're feeling undecided about it, it's okay not to make any decisions until you're ready. But things may be misaligned or out of balance or stagnant and unsuccessful, or anything that is like that will move into the past. Exploring your options could lead you to success around love, where a wish comes true with water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Amen this week with O. You may be feeling a little impatient with this person, or like things are a little bit out of balance. Nothing bad is happening. It just may be a little slow. There is communication here, but aside from that, you might feel like not all that much is happening. Ladybug, is my rent really going up $1,000? Holy shit. Let's see. I'm not convinced it's going up that much. No, I'm not convinced. I don't know where you heard that from, but I don't think so. As of right now, anyway. M&M, love for Taurus. Taurus is a little slow and steady, wins the race, and they seem to be kind of okay with that. It doesn't look like they're looking to rush into anything right now. If they're currently with someone, they're probably content with the way things are. If they're not with anyone, they have Earth here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. They may also have water, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Disappointments are healing and moving into the past, and things should be functioning well for this person around love. Anthony, there's a surprise thing happening in the job. My younger brother got a new job, and he will leave from the current job. He messed with many co-workers in this job, and I still have to work here. When will I get a new offer, and what do you see? Well, you have, first of all, there is growth, change, and transformation for the better around this job, and that may be because he's leaving. But you also could have something change for the better quickly. You may get something out of the clear blue sky around a new job with these cards. And that may be like a wish that comes true sometime, maybe late October, early November. Martisha, does Cancer T know that I'm mad at him? He resurfaced today trying to be talkative. Yeah, I think he does know you're mad at him. Bernard, I'm good. Everyone's good. Hope you are too. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Bernard. We have, well, Avery's got a lesson today, but then we have ice skating school tomorrow night. Felicity, love for September. Disappointments heal and move into the past, and although it may be slow and steady wins the race, you may see an improvement around love. Things come into balance, and there's success. So if you're currently with someone, your current relationship should be improving and successful and functioning well. If you're not with anyone, you may have a water sign coming in, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Listen to your intuition and don't be afraid to express your wants and needs around love. Girly, I'm okay. I hope you are too. Current energies around the next job offer. Looks good. Somebody can make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that changes your luck for the better. A new journey begins and a wish comes true. Very good. Very good. And then love coming in. Love coming in. Love coming in. You could have fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You have romance coming in and you're ready for it. And maybe with a air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Disappointments heal and move into the past and life moves forward. It may be slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Brenda, I answered for you a while ago. Liz, love general. When it comes to love, walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, and life moves forward, possibly with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could have long-term potential and bring happiness with it. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You'll hear from somebody you're hoping to hear from or get good news that you've been waiting for when it comes to love. Not bad. Martisha, what are Cancer T's next actions? Communication. Communication comes in through text message, and then you're probably going to spend time together. It's like it's become somewhat of a cycle. So it's like communication comes in, picks up, probably going to spend time together, and then he drops off again, and then the cycle begins again. And it's like, that's kind of like what builds the trauma bond, because we kind of get addicted to the times when things are good, and we tend to forget about the times that are not so good. But you're probably going to see him again soon. Anthony, I don't want to stay like that. Even he is motivated for a new job. I'm doubt for that. People are hard to change character. Yeah, I know. People's characters usually don't change. Although time changes people. I'm not the same person I was 10 years ago. Oh, this is broken. No wonder why it was stuck like that. Because I got to buy this cheap crap. I'll put it on later. It's insane. I know. I know. Tanya for the next 48. For the next 48, teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Lay down the law, set boundaries that'll serve you well. A wish comes true. Life is coming into balance. Something may happen that makes you happy, and then something may happen that's around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home, entertaining your home, whatever it is, it will be positive. Bernard, he's got a crush on me. What zodiac sign's thinking about meals? A Virgo. The dancing, playing love music in the car. Will she try to tell me? excuse me.
Okay, are you okay?
I'm okay, thank you.
Okay.
Bernard, can you rephrase that question? Cosmic, I didn't answer for you yet. Did I answer for JJX? I feel like I did. D for today. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Life comes into balance. Life could change for you for the better quickly, and you may be coming up with an idea for like a side business, side project, side hustle. Perseverance pays off. DD for today. Maybe spending time with Air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Something nice may happen around the home. Moving homes, changing homes, upgrading your home. You may be feeling relief around life moving forward. Could reconnect with an old friend or someone you haven't seen in a while. You may have choices and options around social activity. And if you recently had an argument or a disagreement with someone, it could resolve itself and move into the past. Gabs, how does Matt Emmett Woodbine truly feel about me? May find you to be strong, confident, smart, intelligent, hardworking. Somebody who is like truth-seeking, authentic, down-to-earth, and independent. Emily for today and tomorrow with Soha. Things look a little disappointing. Like nothing really terrible is happening. You just may be feeling like burdened or stressed or like, I don't know, something you might feel is like slow or stagnant. Expressing your wants and needs around the situation may be helpful, but things look a little slow. Is there anyone here I haven't answered for yet? Oh, thank you. Natasha, what does Cancer T do when he's missing? I'm curious. I asked, he said football and errands this past weekend. Yeah. You know how the way he reads, like he's the kind of person that, like he may have friends say, oh, we're going to watch this game or whatever. And, oh yeah, I'm going to come by. And then it's like somebody else calls and he winds up doing something else. It's kind of like a fly by the seat of your pants kind of a person. Like may say, oh yeah, I'll be by. Oh yeah, we'll do this. And then doesn't show up and then winds up doing something else. And it looks like he does that with a lot of people. He probably does it with everyone. And then there may be times where, or it could be the opposite. It could be, yeah, I'm going to come by, and then he falls asleep. He takes a nap and he doesn't get up. And then, yeah, just like has intentions to do something, but doesn't always follow through with it. Cosmic, is my boss Sandy upset with me? I was supposed to let me assist her with her calendar, and her energy is off with me. Should I worry? I don't have a good relationship with my boss. No, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. I don't think that that you have a bad relationship with her. I think that you just need to stop stressing about everything. And I think that if you, like, I think you're making yourself crazy. You're analyzing everything and everything's fine. But the more you stress about it, the worse it's going to be. You know what I mean? There's nothing to be stressed out about. Nothing bad happened. So what are you worried about? If you didn't get to something or she did something, like sometimes people, and I've had this happen to me, it's like it's just easier for me to do it for myself than it is for me to explain it to somebody. So sometimes it's like you kind of get in that mindset, like I just can't right now, let me just do it and get it done, and then I'll show it to you the next time. But there's nothing wrong. It's just like I can't teach somebody something right now. Martisha, I know that shit drives me crazy too, because I'm the opposite. I'm the opposite. Like, I'm the kind of person, if I say I'm going to be there at 2 o'clock, I'm going to be there at 2 o'clock. I'm going to be there at 2 o'clock, give or take 5 or 10 minutes either way, but I'm going to be there. I'm not going to. And I've had people literally say to me things like, well, what are you doing on tomorrow? And then I'm like, oh, I'm free. You know, you want to get lunch or whatever it is. And the person's like, oh, well, I have to ask so-and-so first. Like, way to make me realize that I'm like your second choice. You know what I mean? Like that shit just really pisses me off, but that's how people are. And some people, like, they don't think that there's anything wrong with it. And I wonder if I'm wrong. You know, like, I wonder if I'm wrong. I wonder if the person that's always disappearing or doing what they want, like, their energy may be more attractive to people. But then I go back the other way and I'm like, maybe not. Maybe it's the unhealed part of me that's attracted to the people that aren't around. Like, maybe that just gets fucking old and you don't want to deal with it anymore when you grow past it. So I don't know. I mean, I definitely don't have all the answers, but it drives me nuts too. Queen City, love for this week. Love for this week. Negativity moves into the past and you may be spending time with a Gemini. Life could change for you for the better quickly when you express your wants and needs around love. You're not looking back on the past. You also have another air sign around Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Lay down the law, set boundaries, will serve you well, and slow and steady wins the race, but life is moving forward. Macy, general for the day. Anxiety eases and moves into the past. Money comes in. Finances improve. Teamwork is favored around work, school, or business. The world is at your feet. Maybe spending time with a Libra. Bernard, does a Virgo have a crush on me? Always playing music. Can you play music in the car when she takes me to work? Is she trying to tell me something? I do think she has a little crush on you. I don't think the music has anything to do with it. I think that just maybe she's just putting on music. Cosmic, the reason why I'm worried is because last Friday I spoke to my ex-director and she asked me how are things with the new department, and I told her that it's not organized, so that was my complaint. I'm hoping Katie or Lisa didn't hear me say anything to gossip. Do you see this reaching Sandy? I don't, but what you said isn't wrong. You know, it's like, okay, we all work for the same company. We're all trying to make this company successful. If you feel like things are disorganized, that's fine. It's like constructive criticism. We'll get things together. We'll figure it out. But, you know, years ago, I used to think I never wanted to complain about anything, right? Everything was always good. Everything was always fine. And for me, like, I'm pretty easygoing. However, if somebody is not doing what they should be doing, like, say, for example, I got an Instacart delivery, right? There are some people, they bag the stuff great. They make sure that you get the message. They're just on top of their game. And then there are some people that the bread's on the bottom, that milk is on the top. It's just not that good. Now, if I give that person a 5-star review because I feel bad, it's not fair to the next person that they see that I gave them a 5-star review and they're not as good as the other person. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, sometimes having a complaint or a criticism, it's not gossip. It's not bad. This is something we need to improve on. Sometimes I feel like things could be a little disorganized at ice skating. There's a whole lot of students. Not, you know, sometimes you have a sub, you don't know who your sub is. Like, it could be a little chaotic. It's not, just because it's a criticism doesn't mean it has to be negative. Like, maybe we can figure out a way to do this better. Like, it's not, if you don't acknowledge that there's an issue, it can't get fixed. So if somebody were to ask you, what do you honestly think? And you said things are disorganized or we don't really know what's going on. An honest answer is better than, oh, everything's great, because everything isn't great. So it's not bad. It's not bad. But I used to feel like that. Like, I always had to give everybody always had to be excellent. But then I started to realize that that's not really fair, because the people that are excellent they're getting the same review as somebody who sucked. And then another customer is going to take that person, you know, like, say, for example, like, go to a hotel, the hotel's gross. if I give it a 5-star review, somebody else is going to stay there, and the hotel is gross. Why would I do that? See what I mean? Like, sometimes you just have to say it like it is, and if people don't like it, that's their problem. Anyway. High Priestess, I just walked into my bank, and somebody I went to school with a long time ago, but I forgot his name, so we didn't speak. Message about this. There's not really anything, there's not really much to say about it. So it may have been something that was a coincidence, or you were at the same place at the same time, but nothing comes of it. It's like a slow and steady thing. I don't know what kind of a message you're expecting. Like, it just happened to be something that was coincidental. There's nothing happening here. It's like, it is what it is. You ran into somebody. That's really it. It's kind of like an insignificant thing. Cosmic GS is super unorganized, kind of affects my workflow. Yeah, it's going to affect everybody, not only you. You don't see Katie and Lisa gossiping about it? Their mother and daughter. I mean, they could talk about shit, but I don't see it as anything. I don't see it as anything negative. You know, it looks fine. Like, it looks like it may have been a comment or a criticism, and even if it were to get out, it's nothing that anybody doesn't know. You know what I mean? It's fine. Cosmic, do you see me being successful in GS and having a good working relationship with Sandy? Yeah. Yeah, things look good. Dakota, general for the week. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Success comes in around work, school, or business. Not bad. Not bad. Yelra, D, the Cancer's next actions towards me. You may hear from this person out of the clear blue sky at any moment through text. Tamana, new love. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you, and although it may be slow and steady wins the race, life is moving forward towards greener pastures, possibly with air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. A new journey begins around love. Not bad. Felicity, I did yours a while ago. I know MR is donating for 2. Is there anyone else that I haven't answered for? Avery, you have pants on? No, you have a skirt on, right?
Yeah.
I gotta get you pants. Okay. Weak bead for Mel. Areas of your life that have been a little slow should now start to move forward quickly. You may be feeling a little bit more financially secure. Disappointments heal and move into the past. Choices and options around social activity Can make you feel relief. And if you're feeling undecided about something or someone, don't make any decisions until you're ready. Zara, general reading for the rest of September. Could have money coming in, no longer holding yourself back. You could be feeling like taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. May have choices and options around social activity. Listen to your intuition. Old wounds heal and move into the past. New beginnings are on the horizon around work, school, or business. Not bad. Oh, what was that? Went flying. Adonis. B, Aquarius's intentions towards me at the moment. Looking for communication to come in or pick up, which is like, why'd you delete the thing? Maybe looking for romance, maybe looking for commitment, maybe a little slow and steady wins the race, maybe holding themselves back right now, but is looking for stuff to move forward. Amu, love and romance coming in. Yep, you've got Empress is bringing in love and money or more of it. Leave people, places, and things in the past that no longer serve you. Fire may come in. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Listen to your intuition. MR explained everything to M, and now she knows none of it is my fault. T is clearly annoyed at me. Why is this? Does she know that I talked to M and proved none of it is my fault? Yeah. Yeah. So it's like she may have felt like a little bit superior when she thought it was your fault, but now it's not your fault. And now she's like pissed. Yeah, that's terrible. MR explain. Oh, I just did that one. What a dope. Girly, is Jay trying to sabotage me at work and push me out? Not really. This person is just miserable. Like, they're just miserable, and they may be trying to create drama just for the sake of creating drama. Essence, thinking about leaving my job to focus on business more. How will this affect me? I just feel it's becoming more work than work type of a thing, if that makes sense. Well, it's up to you. The thing is the way that this reads is like, whatever this job is, it's a steady paycheck, which is a good thing, right? You have to do it. Now, if you're going to quit and focus on a career or business, then that's great. But if you're going to quit and not focus on business and lay around all day and not do what you should be doing, don't quit. So it's like you have to be disciplined with yourself. And the way the cards read is that you might quit the job and then not wind up focusing as much as you should be. And then it's like, okay, now I quit the job and I just lost a source of income and I'm not really making it up. So you have to figure out, is this something, like there are reasons why people have jobs because they have to be held accountable in that point of their life. They're not going to do it for themselves. If you can stay on target and do what you need to do as far as career is concerned, then yeah, quit the job, because the job is taking away from your business, like the time. You know what I mean? But if you're not going to be able to, if you can't get yourself on a schedule, I got to get up at 8, I got to go to bed at 12, whatever, don't quit. You need something that's keeping you like in a routine kind of a thing. But it's your choice. You have to make the decision. MR, after explaining everything to M, can she see that T tried to sabotage me twice? Yeah, she can. And not only that, she knows that T is jealous. And it's like she was so happy when she thought that you were responsible for a mistake. When meanwhile, it's like that is so like low function. You know what I mean? It's like so low vibration to be happy that somebody else made a mistake. We're all human. We all make mistakes all the time. And the M person, it's kind of a turn off. You know, it goes back to the same thing I was saying to somebody else. We all work for the same company. We all want the company to be successful or we won't be working here. So why do you want to see me make a mistake? We all should be figuring out how to fix the problem, not point fingers at each other. So yeah, it's not nice. It's not nice. Pure nonsense. Why can't C and I let go of each other? Because it's a choice. So you're choosing not to. You can make a decision not to be in each other's lives, but neither one of you are making that decision because it may be something that's comfortable, something that's a cycle, and it's easy. It's easy to go backwards rather than move forward. So the two people have to make a choice. And unless one person makes the decision to move forward with their life, the cycle can continue, or it will continue. Brenda, general for today and tomorrow. Slow and steady wins the race, but anxiety is easing and moving into the past. Disappointments heal and move into the past. You may be feeling better compensated, better respected around work, school, or business. The wish comes true. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and money comes in, finances improve. Not bad. Yeah, T wants to see you make mistakes because it's like feeling like if you make a mistake, then I'm better than you, but it's not true. It's like, you ever work with somebody? I worked with a girl like this who, if somebody else was doing something wrong, had to point it out to everyone. Like, can you just focus on yourself and what you're doing right? Why do you have to point out that she doesn't have her bow tie on, or that one's not wearing a smock, or his pants are blue and they should be brown? Who cares? Focus on you and let the people that need to take care of that shit take care of that shit. But it's almost like she thought it made herself look good if she was pointing out things that other people were doing wrong. And I think it has the reverse effect. I think it's catty and petty, and I don't think people appreciate it. Macy, I answered for you already. High Priestess, I answered for you. Adrian, will I get a job this week in Jamaica? I don't know that you're going to get a job this week, but you do have one on the horizon, so you should be getting one soon. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Oh, the one about, does MC the T try to sabotage you? Yes. Yes, she did. Yeah, I did answer that. If there was another one, maybe I missed it. Cuppeth? General. Anxiety eases and moves into the past, and life begins to move forward towards greener pastures. Listen to your intuition and a wish comes true. Maybe spending time with fire, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Maybe spending time with an Aquarius. Perseverance pays off around work, school, or business. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Slow and steady wins the race. High Priestess, I read for you. It was about the person you ran into in the bank. I answered it. I said there's no significance to it. You just happen to be at the same place at the same time, but there's no message about it. You know, it's like two people that live in the same town or have, for some reason, need to be in the same town. There's no significance. There's nothing coming from it. But if you go back and see, you'll see the cards were like perseverance in reverse, success in reverse. It was neutral. There was not really much. Is there anybody here I haven't answered for yet? Anybody else here I haven't answered for? Venus, yeah. David's current feelings these days, no contact. This person seems to be disconnected, like from the situation. You're asking what their feelings are for the situation. Knight of Cups is in reverse. They may have lost interest. Yeah, if you want to reconnect with this person, you may need to be the one to take the initiative, because they're kind of, they don't seem to have any, and they're not doing anything right now. They're a little disconnected. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for yet? Hi, Priestess. Any messages about my recent interaction at the bank? I saw an old friend. I answered for that. I said that there's no message. It was like insignificant. There's like two people that were at the same place at the same time. There's nothing to really say about it. If for some reason you want to reach out to this person, you would have to be the one to take the initiative, because it's insignificant. Like there's nothing to say about it. It's like, if you're running into somebody and there's no, like, you didn't even remember the person's name. There's nothing there. It's just two people that were at the same place. For example, I went to Avery School the other day, and somebody told me that they liked my sweatshirt. And I'm like, that person's face is so familiar. The hair color was different. I knew the hair color was different. But I'm like, I know that person from somewhere. And it took me forever to figure out who it was. I figured out who it was. It's insignificant. Like, there's nothing, like, I knew her from high school. There's no serious significance around it. There's nothing. Go to the bathroom, Avery. There's nothing I could say about it. If I want to connect with her, I would have to reach out to her. I don't think she recognized me either, or I don't think she noticed. Anyway. Is there anybody else here I haven't answered for? All right, then I'm going to wrap it up. I'm going to get her ready for her lesson, and I will see you guys later tonight. Thank you all very much.